And we have June 23rd, 2017. And a beautiful sunny day. We're flying in the small town of Colfax, Wisconsin. So after 7 days in a row of work, I finally had a day off. So I thought I'd come out and enjoy the nice 63-degree weather. And we're flying down Main Street. We'll be flying about 250 feet throughout the flight. Everything's looking nice and green. The trees are green. Grass is green. There's a pretty good breeze out today, but I can't see it causing any troubles with flying at all. And in the upper right hand corner, it looks like we're looking at the school. But being as this is the first flight, I'm going to be flying a little conservative, and this is about as far out as I'm going to go. I'm going to turn around here and start heading back. And so we'll be heading back up the main street again. And we have a pretty interesting building on the right-hand side. It's the municipal building. So we're going to kind of get a front shot of it. It's actually a pretty cool building. That's one nice thing about flying in small towns is you never know what you're going to see as far as buildings go. There's some really interesting older buildings. And that one there looks pretty neat. And now what we'll do is continue on flying down the main street. I've been through Colfax a few times, but I've never really had a chance to see it from the air before. So we'll continue down the main road here going through the town. And it looks like they're doing some farming in the area. I spotted a water tower, so we better go over and check that out. Looks like a cell phone tower there too. And sure enough, the Colfax water tower. Looks like they have their school mascot on the water tower. And it looks like there's a lumber yard right below. But we'll start flying back. And then we'll take a look at this end of the town. Kind of follow the railroad tracks. Those are some pretty big fields. And we're going to turn around, start heading back. That looks interesting. Looks like some old railroad cars. I should have gone a little further down the road and taken a look at those. Looks like an old train station down there too, which I highly doubt is probably used anymore. And I was just going to get ready to land, and all of a sudden from the distance there I heard a train whistle. And sure enough, there it is, coming down the tracks. Oops, I put the camera lens up a little too high. We're getting, it's pretty bright in the horizon there. But I'm going to come down in altitude. And what I hope to do is when this train comes up, I hope to fly along with it for a little while. This is kind of something I always wanted to do, but never had the opportunity until now, so I was pretty surprised. So I'm kind of trying to get myself set up here, and boy, that train comes up and he starts blowing that whistle, and let me tell you what, that was loud, even when I was prepared for it. So it looks like we have a single engine here, pulling some cars. And now let me see if I can catch up. I know I shouldn't have any issues with trees or anything, because I just got done flying there and looking at it. This is up about 100 feet. And you can see my shadow right in front of the train there. I actually got going a little too fast. started passing the train. So I'll let it catch up here. And then realize I'm still trying to go a little too fast, so and now they're slowing way down. But I'm kind of getting a little ways out there, so I have to go up in altitude so I can keep my signal strong. But that car there, I was wondering if he was going to try to race the train and get across the intersection ahead of the train. But the answer is no, he stops. And now the train's slowing way down. And now I'm going to get right on top of it. And I'm about 360 feet up in the air right now. And we're going to do a little turnaround and start heading back. So that was kind of a nice surprise. That was one of the things I always wanted to do but never had the opportunity. You have to find a train that's going slow and without a lot of obstacles. And this turned out to be a perfect spot. So now we'll head back. That was pretty exciting for the first flight. At least for me it was. And we'll bring her down in altitude. I'm going to have to go back and check them trains out there. See what that was about. Maybe it's a little museum or something, who knows. Okay, so now we're gonna start to land this thing, get it in position. And we'll get her back on the ground. So thanks for coming along.